Hello, Aquarius. This is going to be your weekly read. All right. So let's get into it. This is the Flower Therapy Oracle. All right. So let's see what is going on with Aquarius. Oh, thank you. Past life healing. Forget me not. You are a spiritual teacher. Crocus. Let your inner beauty shine. The pink rose. Cleanse your energy. African violet. Magnify your intentions. Baby's breath. Open your heart. Red rose. Okay. All right. So with this forget me not, there may have been some things that were triggered by some past life memories, some past life energies, whether this lifetime or another one, but something came up that you had to deal with, right? And how you dealt with it says a lot, because it's like you cleared out a lot of stuff, and now it's time for you to really, work on your heart chakra as well as your sacral chakra with that inner beauty. And whatever it is that you are, I was about to say programmed to teach, because we do have a seed planted in us that is allowed to grow the more that we wake up to our purpose and just do what it is that we are called to do, right? There's a lot of cleansing that may need to occur as well, a lot of cord cutting. Some of you may have been in a space where you may have dealt with a narcissist here recently. With this cleaning your energy and past life healing, you can look in your chart or get a reading from an astrologer to see if what it is that is part of your makeup, genetic makeup, we're going to say, right? Your DNA, because the coding has a lot to do with our charts, and see what may connect to that. What is it that needs to be worked on to, really gray rock that energy? All right. Get the signs and symptoms early with this past life healing and this cleanse your energy. What is this past life healing for Aquarius? The Hierophant may come from the father's side. It may be a commitment, a job, even some work that you were destined to do or are destined to do that comes into play with this structure, organization, religious groups, men's groups, whatever this is. With this Hierophant card, this is a call to action. All right. It may even have to do with the way that you, okay, so we're going to say who you submit to and how do you submit, right? Because all of us in some way or another have to submit, right? And it's like, who do you submit to and how you submit? Who do you look up to? Who do you connect with? There's 3 people in this card. It looks like maybe this is something, a belief system that you were raised with that's being healed. Let's see. Or it could be a commitment. Okay, it could be a marriage. Some of you maybe have recently gotten rid of a spiritual spouse as well. And remember, the thing about getting rid of spiritual spouses is that you have to get rid of there's a part of you that also connects to that. So recalibrating and getting more comfortable in who you are after you have that removed is important to remember. Because I don't know if a lot of people discuss that when it comes to when we like if you were to have certain spirits removed, right? Certain attachments removed, right? There's work that comes behind that, right? Some people will be like, okay, you just got to pray and do this and do that. There's certain things that are a part of you that have to be removed and paid attention to. There are certain things that the way that you live your life has to change. And so that's important to take into consideration, basically. All right. What is this past life healing for Aquarius? And this Hierophant card, the 2 of Wands. You're making good progress if you commit to this and create a structured way of being. All right. You may even be at a crossroad. You laid plans in the past. Now it's time for the next level of instruction. So that's very important. And that's what you may be coming here to help teach, right? With the spiritual teacher coming in next, because you got a lot of wisdom, a lot of things that you've learned in the course of your life that has a lot to do with you opening up to other people. And this is a crocus. The crocus is purple, like the crown chakra. So you have the wisdom. that innate wisdom, right? Maybe, you write a book or a short series. What is this? You are a spiritual teacher. Princess of Pentacles, work on it. Okay, so this is the work that you are doing, and you're progressing even more so. It's just taking time. It took you time to get where you are, and it will take you time to move even further. The thing about it is, if you are deciding to take your spiritual teaching to that next level, if you are deciding that you can teach at least from what you know already, right? You will have even more to teach. The more that you show up for yourself, the more self-development that you do, the more paying attention to the things that need your attention when you take your spiritual breaks. What is this Page of Pentacles? This is things paying off, but it's going to take some time as well. What is this page? Princess of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. What do you want? All right. You may have rejected this spiritual teaching in the past. You may have rejected, okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe you were a part of some type of groups. It could be a religious group. I don't know. But maybe you were a part of certain groups or something like that. And you are rejecting your purpose or rejecting part of your plan of being here, which has to do with laying the foundation of a spiritual teacher, whatever that means to you, because you may have realized growing up in certain instances that the way that things are done, they were not, something just didn't resonate with your soul, right? That's what I'm getting with that, y'all. But, in order for you to see the clear picture, ask that your cup is filled with the divine will. All right. Then it has let your inner beauty shine. You are a brilliant example of God's love. All right. This is your softness. This is your divine feminine energy. This is you being able to go through the phases, but open up even more so to the love that you have within you. So it's important that you allow yourself to really be who you are. Three of Cups, bringing it together, feeling the synergy, right? Being around people who have good hearts and good intentions, right? And I don't know about you, but what you learn is there's not a lot of that. And when you are in a space where you are surrounded by good people, good people with good intentions, and what have you, it's important that you remember that these people come. They're one in 1,000, 100,000. They're one in 100,000 to find these types of people that you can connect with. So you want to value that friendship and that connection. You want to be in a space where you are collaborating with divine love at play. All right. Because the more that, you are surrounded by people, because they all have on green dresses, the more that you are surrounded by people with good hearts, good intentions, and love energy, that strengthens the connection between you as well as y'all together, your connection with God. All right. So just remember that as well, because, we live in a day and age. I was scrolling Instagram, child, and I had been off Instagram for a while. And one of the first things I see is a young man beheaded his daddy and put it on and did it on YouTube Live. I showed the people on YouTube Live. They didn't find it till 5. They couldn't catch it till 5 hours later. We live in a time where there is so much, and I remember when we were younger, and the older generation would be like, we in the last days, because they saw a lot of stuff that was going on, right? The last days is something that people have been saying for eons, right? But the thing about it is that it's the end of the way of life, the way that we knew it, right? A lot of stuff had already been going on, but now social media has made it where, number one, it's a social experiment. And what happens is so much is fed. We feed into social media, right? Mentally, energetically, as well as what we upload or respond to on social media. So we are feeding in social media, right? And what's happening is it's out of control. A social experiment that has gotten out of control. But the thing about that is, real quick, y'all, the thing about that is our control comes with getting the fuck outside. Our control comes with turning our phones off, like completely off. Use a GPS in your car instead of your phone. Turn the phone completely off so that you can have some space to yourself. It's very important. the simulations that a lot of people are living on, it strongly connects to social media. It strongly connects to the internet. It keeps a lot of people within the web. Whatever. No better person to talk to than y'all about it. Cleanse your energy, clean it up. All right. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. And that also comes with that past life healing at the top of that. All right. What is this cleanse your energy for, Aquarius? They say that you know exactly what it is, or you will know, right? Because oftentimes we realize we just have to ask, and then we are guided to certain things and to do certain things, touch certain things, pick up, whatever that is. Cleanse your energy, especially when you go around certain situations, or if you're picking up a vibe or something from someone that it's like, yeah, that's going to be a no. Queen of Wands, because you may be picking up a lot of energy. With this fire energy, some of you may be in a space where um because you're vibrant, because your energy is so massive, because you just stand out, right? Maybe you have strong fire placements that are activated at this time. You really have to cleanse yourself off, okay? Because with this Queen of Wands, it may even be that is the person that you have to cleanse off as well. Someone who, I feel like it may be someone who is very mean spirited, someone who is very my way or no way, someone who you can't tell how they feel or what they feel. Okay, you can't tell how they feel or what they feel when it's groups of people, but when you catch them by themselves, they are a totally different person. Whoever this is, they want their way or no way. This may be someone in your family with a peace offering. What is this Queen of Wands to Aquarius? Okay, the Hermit. Take time out to go within, work on your self-awareness, self-discipline, right? Self-mastery. Work on those things. Because there's something that you are not aware of. Someone is acting. I told you, even with this Hermit card, I'm getting this. The light that they show is not the light that they show is not the light that they are. And there may be a fire sign or someone with that energy. They want everything to be about them. They, are on full display. They are very vindictive. All right. What does this magnify your intentions, baby breath? Choose a specific goal and work on it, and work on your law of attraction, work on manifesting that, work on what it is that you put out will come back, because you're in a powerful position. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Bring your focus back to your intention and let your angels help you. So this is really getting into the energy of, what is it that you want, right? And focus on that and have it where your goals are lined up to connect to what it is that you want instead of what you don't want, right? We don't think about what we don't want, because we can bring that to fruition. All right. If you know your power, you know your power. Okay. Seeing things from over the horizon. All right. Plans that will go off without a hitch. Eight of Swords. Get out of your mind. Stop going back and forth with yourself here, especially when it comes to what it is that you need to be doing, teaching, speaking, communicating. Don't go back and forth with yourself, limiting yourself. Queen of Pentacles, because this has to do with your work, your home environment. It may even have to do with, things that you are not paying attention to. You may be, this is you focusing on that one thing, because there's some things that you need to pay attention to here. Make sure that you get your rest with that Taurus bull on her lap. All right. Some of you may have a knee baby, which is, a child that's still in your lap. When you go places, you still have to put the child in your lap. All right. Open your heart with a red rose. So you have a pink rose and a red rose, right? The root chakra. But the open your heart is heart chakra energy. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from the past will be healed. All right. One step at a time. All right. What is this? Open your heart for Aquarius. The Four of Pentacles. Set boundaries, restrict us, but try not to set boundaries to the point where you are extremely limited on love energy, right? Maybe some of you have been through in a space where you've given love or gratitude, appreciation to people and they didn't appreciate it. You have to pull back from these people. This is teaching you about how much to give and to who. Maybe you were leading with your hand with certain people, and it's time for you to really, guard yourself. But with that Four of Pentacles, this can be restrictive energy. This can be boundaries. Um, I want to keep all my love to myself. Not a good place, not a good space, especially if you are a spiritual teacher. Strength, because you've had strong feelings, strong feelings. The Prince of Cups is at the bottom. Strong feelings or strong desires in the past, and you got bit in the ass. So don't close off, all right? But it's like, keep yourself open. Don't be in a space where you are turning off and turning down. Seven of Swords in the morning. See what I'm saying? You've been betrayed. You've been, backstabbed. Um, even when you were in mourning, people were backstabbing you. Even when you were trying to, like, how you tell people, like, look, I can't do it right now. I'm really going through something. Oh, okay. And then they call back another time and be like, hey, do you think you, like, bitch, you're not going to ask me, am I okay? You don't have to, it's a way of starting a conversation. If I told you I was going through something the other day, number one, you didn't take the time out to say, well, I hope things get better. If I can help, let me know, and I'll hopefully I can provide some type of comfort or something, right? So you have to be mindful of the people that you are connecting to, but also whoever it is that betrayed you. I feel like you're going to receive some type of information in the next 3 to 4 days that is going to make it plain as day why you. I think that it has more to do with you opening up, right? Coming out of your shell when it comes to opening your heart up to greater love. Okay.